Four new stories for you. Before that, yesterday I got vaccinated. I had a booster shot of Pfizer vaccine. Since then, I've been feeling extremely tired. So I'm trying to update you. Apologies from my side if I am missing updates from Russia-Ukraine conflict and Ethiopia. But I'm trying to uh, collect as many updates as I can, keeping in view that I'm not feeling well. I might be missing a few important developments. Firstly, viewers, GERD, Ethiopian PM Abiy has officially inaugurated this project, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Question is, who should be given credit for this dam? PM Abiy's government or EPRDF coalition led by TPLF? Secondly, viewers, Demeke Mekonen, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Ethiopia, was in Munich, Germany. There he addressed International Security Conference, and at the conference he talked about national dialogue of Ethiopia. He demanded one thing from international community. Thirdly, in Guji zone of Oromia, locals are being armed against Oromo Liberation Army. We have some pictures for you from Wareda where locals are being armed by government officials. And lastly, Colonel Demeke Zewdu has spoken about Welkait. He is making some demands. What is he demanding from Ethiopian federal government and regional government? Firstly, viewers, GERD, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam has started power generation. Today, PM Abiy inaugurated the power production. He was in Benishangul Gumuz region of Ethiopia where this dam is located. And first turbine has become operational today. It will produce around 375 megawatts of electricity. Total capacity of this dam is more than 5,000 megawatts, and the project started in 2011. 4.2 billion US dollar is the cost of this project. Ethiopia has finally started power generation. Now, question is, who should be given credit? PM Abiy's government and or TPLF-led EPRDF? Well, if you ask me, I think both should be acknowledged for their contribution. Yes, it was planned, it was started by Meles Zenawi's EPRDF government led by TPLF and other parties from Oromia Amhara too. But having said that, we know that Ethiopia has been under tremendous international pressure to stop the second filling of this dam. I remember last year when, before July, there were statements from Sudan, Egypt, EU, US. All were threatening action, all were threatening sanctions. Despite this international pressure, PM Abiy pressed ahead with the second filling of GERD. So we'll have to give credit to PM Abiy's government as well, that the government resisted international pressure and regional pressure, and it pressed ahead with the second filling of this dam. And now the dam has become functional. In his congratulatory message, PM Abiy has congratulated the people of Ethiopia. He is inviting Sudan and Egypt to join hands with Ethiopia to find solutions to problems amicably. Secondly, viewers, Demeke Mekonen, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Ethiopia, was in Munich. Their international security conference is underway, which mainly focused on Russia-Ukraine conflict. Demeke Mekonen addressed the conference as well. He called upon international community to recognize national dialogue which is being started by Ethiopian government. And secondly, he urged international community to support Ethiopian government to fight extremist groups. Now, how can international community recognize this national dialogue if Ethiopian political parties reject it? We know that Ethiopian political parties are rejecting this national dialogue. They are rejecting the process of selection of national dialogue commissioners. We've seen statements from ONLF, Ogaden National Liberation Front, based in Somali region. We have statements from OLF, Oromo Liberation Front in Oromia, OFC, Oromo Federalist Congress, and newly formed Congress for Somali Cause, CSC. Then there is ongoing fighting in Afar. Afar don't want to talk about national dialogue. They're fighting. In Tigray, we know Tigray is not part of this national dialogue. So how can you expect international community to approve this national dialogue while Ethiopian political parties are rejecting this dialogue? First and foremost thing is that Ethiopia must create internal consensus. All parties must be on board. Then you can ask the international community to approve this national dialogue. Thirdly, viewers, Guji zone of Oromia. We know that 2 days ago, Oromo Liberation Army shared some picture from a main road in Guji. The main road connects Addis Ababa with Moale border crossing on Kenya-Ethiopia border. The road is under Oromo Liberation Army. Now, regional zonal government is trying to arm civilians in Guji. You can see some pictures on your screen. The pictures are from Varada of Guji. And here locals are being armed. They are being backed by zonal government to take on Oromo Liberation Army. Some locals backed by the government say that Oromo Liberation Army fighters have attacked, they have looted people's properties in the Varada, and now they will defend on their own. Where is the government? If people will defend on their own, where is the government? It will lead to formation of small militias in Oromia. Government will have to step in. Otherwise, we could see several fanos in Oromia as well, like we're seeing in Amharian. And lastly, Demeke Zewdu, Colonel Demeke Zewdu of Welkait wants funds for Welkait. He was in Addis Ababa in a meeting and in a public gathering. He delivered a speech. He says that Welkait needs money. Welkait needs a budget. Ethiopian government, Amharian government has not allocated any budget for Welkait. People are in need of money. They need of development. And he further said that the issue of identity has been already settled. He means to say that there is no need of any referendum. Means Welkait is already part of Gondar. It's already part of Amharian. I think last week he was in Addis Ababa. He was called there for an emergency meeting. And there a proposal came under discussion. Should there be a referendum in Welkait, in Humra, to make this area part of Amhara? But he opposed this suggestion. He said that these areas were already part of Amhara. They were forcibly annexed by TPLF's EPRDF government. So now he wants funds. He's working as administrator, vice administrator, and head of Peace and Security Committee of this zone 2. Thanks for watching.